gonna use this awful phone and try to read this, but not long ago, Brenda asked me to stop telling people how long we've been friends. And I was very perplexed by this, so I asked her why, and she said, because then people can tell how old we are. So it made me pretty sad, because our friendship is one of the things that I am the most proud of in my life. It's not easy to stay friends with someone for 18 years. It's an accomplishment, I think. Yeah. It's even more of an accomplishment to stay friends with someone who considers magazine sweepstakes contests a hobby.
Somebody's got to win.
We did enjoy a year's supply of bunny bread, so I think that was pretty cool. But seriously, 18 years of friendship. We have not only been there for each other in the fun times, but you embrace each other during the tough times as well, which we have had. During the past year, I got to experience a whole new side of Brenda when she opened her home to me and my dog. And we had a lot of great moments. But the best for me was the night that she came home and leaned into my bedroom door and said, I think I'm in love. Now, some of us are the kind of girls who fall in love with a southern man when he just opens a door for you. I am one of those girls. Brenda is not. So I knew that this guy must be pretty special. I admit I was a little skeptical. And then I met his mustache. And I knew that it was meant to be.
Award-winning mustache.
Award-winning mustache. So during the time that their courtship occurred, I learned a lot about this guy that my best friend had fallen for, and I paid close attention to make sure he was good enough for Brenda. I learned that he was kind and loving, strong and wise, that he loves his dog, loves his family, and most importantly, that he loves Brenda more than he can sometimes express in words. Several people have asked me if I'm ready for Brenda to be married. They say things will be different, and my response is pretty easy. Because during the time that Brenda was falling in love, I was gaining a new friend. Yeah. Someone that I knew would be there for him and for me, and has been there in the great moments and the tough moments. I think I speak for everyone here tonight when I say that we have all been blessed thus far in our lives to have one of you, and today we are doubly blessed to now have the two of you.
Yay! Cheers!
To John and Brenda.
Yeah! Good stuff. Yeah. Prost. Good.
So I'm Patrick, John's best man. I met John about 15 years ago on the phone, and it's been a long trip since then. I'm not sure I'll make it through this, brother. So anyway, over that time, two men, both kind of kids at heart, both raised as only children, kind of found their brother long lost or misplaced or distance averted somehow, but we found each other. There's a lot of things we shared, a lot of experiences, and a lot of things that I'm happy to share with anybody here tonight, and a few that I won't. But we're good. I remember a couple of things. I remember working a lot of late nights, a lot of weekends together, where it was a lot of just you and me in the office, working hard. And I remember a lot of late nights and a lot of weekends over at a place on Franklin and Henderson in Chapel Hill with blue moons and golden tea.
Blue moon.
Sunday football games.
Sunday football games, yes, sir. John helped me, I guess, hey, this is the biggest, I think, is that John helped me move a van full of my junk from Durham, North Carolina, storage space in Durham, North Carolina, to Nashville, Tennessee. We drove out there, and I'll never forget it, and it's one of the most special times in my life. Driving that truck on a Sunday morning, listening to classic country radio, singing at the top of our lungs as we were crossing the Appalachians into Tennessee.
Yeah, it's a good time.
This is a man that taught me how to counter my bullheadedness, my arrogance. Maybe sometime down the road I kind of help counter yours. This is a man who doesn't know and didn't know how strong he was and didn't know how strong he'd become. I knew why you asked me to come over and meet you last July. Because he said, Patrick, we need to talk. And so I knew it. I said, he found the one. He found her. So I went over and you asked me to stand up here with you today, make it official. Mom. So it's not blind chance, it's not blind coincidence that you guys met, you know. You made a large lifestyle change in the last couple of years. You know, how many miles did you put under those shoes before you ran into Brenda? In any case, John, you're one of the kindest, most caring people I've ever met. You have the biggest heart. You get to share that now with somebody else. I'm so happy at you. Cheers.
Cheers! Cheers!
A hug. That's next.
You got what's next?
Whispering hope.
Do you guys want to say anything?
No, we're not.
All right.
Stay off mic, man.
More music?